Now, I didn't want to wait this long or take this long in this age, but I really had to go yesterday. And I don't mean to the bathroom. We're almost done with this era, and then the modern era begins, and that's the key. That's the big one. That's how you win the game. So, these are all connected. Alliance weekend. Why? Why would that happen? You don't like my agenda? Here. I mean, I've got a lot of this. Alright, let's do that, let's do that. I have a lot of that, I have a lot of money. Hi, how are you? And I'm going to send you a merchant. It's going to stay the same as it is now, where we're just going to have every town connected to the capital, and then this is going to be a separate city, and I think that'll be a separate city.
Every empire tells itself that its mission is not to plunder and control.
We got a lot of settlement cap room. This is what happens when you own it culturally. You're a town, right, Toledo? This is mine. There's nowhere else I can send anybody. Reformation's pretty interesting. Let me just medieval wall everything. Well, I know that. That's why I got this merchant. Oh, you are being troubled. Don't I have... You are already infected. Why are you doing this again? Where's my physician? I have to have a physician here. Alright, Alkalaya. God, you don't have brick. You have nothing? You have nothing? You gotta have something. I've got the money for all this. Let's get a sawmill. Let's get a kiln. That's better there. Pavilion. No. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Go back here. Okay, now I'm running out of money. Didn't I have another... Do I have another physician hanging around here somewhere? Baghdad. But I had another one. Treasure fleet. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is the end of the age. I mean, everybody likes me. I've been playing on 8 civilizations, and it's running perfectly fine. So, unfortunately, I produced a merchant there. Let's get a physician. Where are you coming from? Hold on. Everybody loves ginseng. Let's do that. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get to you, though. And let's go here. Oh, no, wait. Go to the farm. You're fully converted. Let's go to Roma. You know that the crisis is over, that the age is over, when you see another message about the crisis being over. Then you know you're going to the next age. These guys can be nasty. They look like they're musket men. But they are ranged fighters that use Niner, I think. Okay. Now you're dead. Want to keep putting up these medieval walls, just in case. This will remain a city because that's here. I think it's just the city's, the capital city, though. And that's the end of it. Alright, so let's see. Anyway, let me double check. I think it's just the city center. Capital for every town, right. And it doesn't even have to be connected to it. So the more settlements you have, the better off you are. Migrant, do your thing. We're going to get more fishing boats here. And that'll be that for this age. How many is it? How many is that? Ah, I'm in a dark age. Shit. More mercantiles. So right now the Roma capital is at 110. If there's any room to spread, we're gonna have to do it militarily. But that'll be it for the exploration age. Maybe not. We have one more to go. The armor is available. I don't know if I want to... Well, wait a minute. If I do this now... Right? You're at 44. I don't need it there. Up. Ah, it's not enough. Yeah, you guys got out there quick, huh? Man, I never got to that. Never got to metal casting. Well, I mean, the culture per turn is really good. That can help us get a cultural victory, which is what I'm looking for. But now that'll be the end of the exploration age. I think I have enough foreign cities. Well, we'll see. All right, exploration age is over. We're going to go into the modern age.
For Spain, one prize was never enough. Its vast treasure house.
This is because I got a cultural golden age. If you have a golden age of any kind, you get a little thing like this between ages. So, the question becomes now, who am I going to use for the modern age? We shall see. Let's go. Take a look. So, ready? Nothing unlocked. Okay. It's when things get interesting, folks. Well, we have the French, we have the United States. I'm thinking Mexico. I'm not really looking at a militaristic... The reason why I say Mexico is because, start off with unique government revolution. This government has... More or less what that means is you can pick up any kind of celebration. Also, the Zocalo has 2 culture for every tradition slotted. I mean, it just fits perfectly. The United States kind of doesn't work for me because it's more resources. French is not my thing. I mean, the French, they do have the, yeah, it does give you happiness and you do get culture. I guess it makes sense. So, yeah, the first time I did this, I used France. I guess I'll go with France. Let me just change my mementos. What do we have now? This is science for every commander of level. It's not going to work for me at this point. Let's just go all culture. Pick another cultural attribute and... And I'll get 2 culture per age on every trade route. Alright. France it is. So here we go. They are militaristic as well. Their Guerre d'Imperiale is not that great, but it's there. What you do with this age is you use your tanks.
France looks out upon an incomplete world. A blank canvas waiting to be marked.
I'm pretty much... They also have great people. Pretty much, I played this game the same way I played it originally when I first used Augustus, but not in the Let's Play. The Let's Play, I didn't get a chance to get this far. The Let's Play I started on the normal difficulty, which I was saying, no, I want to go to deity, the highest. And it did not work out. So I restarted it, and then I tried it again, and it didn't work out. Revolution! The Guard Imperial has +2 strength within a friendly army commander radius. So you have to keep your army commanders together with them, which is fine. That's what we do. Alright. For some reason I'm starting at 179 culture per turn, which is not going to work for me. Let's go pick our legacies. I'm not changing anything with capitals. That's not this person. So 4 culture for every settlement following your religion. It should tell you how many that would be. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, +3 science for every... Yep, that's a good one. And a militaristic or expansionist one. I'm going to go militaristic for now. We are good. Now, I'm going to start with the city park. Because of 16 happiness. 16 happiness! Hooray! We got a promotion. I'll continue the Bastion route at this point. Yeah, I know, dude. Okay, now the problem that you have with this age is for whatever reason nobody's happy. So you gotta make everybody happy. Now, I'm going to make you a city again. How much gold do I have? A lot. Cool, make you a city. This is going to be the only other city, I believe. Let's go overbuild on the temple. We're going to start with the steam engine to get the trade routes out. We're going to start with what's called natural history. This is when things get complicated, folks. We're going to change this right away. Okay. What we're gonna do in this age is plus that's gonna help. We're gonna do that one. Oh wait, I'm not done yet. Forgot I have a science point and a militaristic point, or just a militaristic point. Let's go for maintenance on units. Works for me. Okay, low happiness. Not anymore. Solve that problem. Happiness doesn't really do anything for you at this point. Oh, I bought that. Okay, no problem. Is that the hospital? Oh, okay, more specialists, please. You're at minus 14 happiness. Okay, that's not going to work. This is just the way things are. Let's get rid of that. Let's put Oliphants in there. Okay, now. That's fine. You're going to sit tight. You're going to be near him. Oh, baby, look at all that. Okay, suddenly Xerxes is not... Xerxes and Himiko are not pleased with me at all. This is when things get complicated. And the way they get complicated is... Just keep going this way. You're going to have to deal with ideologies. And ideologies can make or break relationships. I want you to sit here, but I want them to come over to you. Alright, so, as I was saying with ideologies, when you choose an ideology, if it goes against one of even your allies, they're going to despise you because of it. The way this works in this age now is, with a scientific victory, you have to go down the tech tree and you have to unlock launch pads and you have to set to course a space exploration. Like it's like landing on the moon. We landed on the moon! If you want to go cultural, which is what we're going to be trying to do, you have got to... Open markets works for me. Oh, I gotta change something. 1 second. My fault. I forgot. This is one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna turn all these to hub towns. Anything connected with a hub town, you get more influence. And we're gonna do that because we want to win these guys over, and it's gonna take over 500. We want some city-states. It's gonna take a lot of influence. You need a... No, you're gonna just sit tight for now. So, let's go like this. Everybody's going to be a hub town. We're going to get like 100 and something influence per turn, and we're going to just win over all these independents, make them our city-states. That's what we're gonna do, and that's going to give us more production as well because of the cards I just put in. Okay. Cultures are rising. Now, when they say the modern age, it goes up to about the 1960s in terms of the technology and everything. If you want to be militaristic, we can go elective republic. If you want to be militaristic or win militaristically, you have got to have a differing ideology. Take seven settlements from people with differing ideologies, or just 10 overall, and get to 20 military points. And then you have to deploy the nuclear bomb. You have to study Project Ivy. And so you're good. I'm not missing anybody, right? And for the economic one, we have to get factories and put enough factory resources in there in order for us to get that one. Alright, so this should be good. Alright, so at this point we're going to make 149 influence per turn. I could settle out here for the sake of saying I settled out here, but there's no point to it. Alright. Oh. I'm going to save my gold for the first explorer. Now, with the cultural one, we're going to have to get explorers. We're going to have to find artifacts, dig them out. You have to dig out 15 artifacts. Typically, you can find them in mountains or wonders, but the other ones you have to investigate. Wherever there's a university, you go to the university, or the museum, you go to the museum. There will be an icon hovering above it, and when you go there and research, you'll find where all the relics are. Okay, so this is cultural. Let's win you over. You're there, you're going to sit tight. I don't trust Isabella. She has more science per turn than we do, so most likely she's going to try to stir up something or other. And I don't have my alliances. Now, Xerxes, his yields are insane. That's fine. Influence in all settlements. It's plus 12 influence now. Okay. Where's the hospital? It's over here, right? Tell me to build over Bizarre Dungeon. Observatory? Sure. I am fully aware. I am fully aware of that as well. Alright. Let's look at what we got. So, Xerxes seems to be... Himiko, I think, is Japan. Isabella is... Xerxes, I think, is Prussia. No, wait, that might be... Napoleon is Nepal. That I know for a fact. Now, just to be fair, like 60 more science per turn at this stage isn't much. We have that one. Let's get this one. Let's get the science one. I kind of want the science one first because with the science one, you can unlock techs on city-state unlocks. And this is because we're France. So with France, we can get military. Like, if you're Mexico, you can unlock those. Go for every resource. Okay. Now we're getting 160 influence per turn. With that, that means that on the next turn I can... I want to win this one first, so that every time I unlock a city-state or become suzerain of them, I get a free tech. So I want to get that first. And turn 8, we have explorers and access to a very interesting... A very interesting... I'm going to master this so we can dig out of mountains. But the problem with explorers is they're very expensive, so we got to be careful. The first one's not that bad. The first one is 1,600. And on top of that, I can get a museum in Mediolanum. As I've mentioned, so there's something right there. We don't even have to investigate. As I've mentioned, we get a museum. Fine. You can buy cultural buildings in towns with Augustus, which is one of the reasons why he always kills it culturally. Now, if you already see these things, these icons, that means that somebody else has already investigated. It'll tell you how many artifacts are available. We want to get these explorers out as soon as possible. But as I said, they get more expensive as with each one. That it's like traders, merchants. The only problem is they're already extremely expensive, so making them more expensive is 10 times worse. Alrighty. You get your museum. What is your production, Roma? I also want to see if I can get... We can get more... 84. Not bad. We have more opportunity to unlock more or build more wonders in this age. The one that I always like is Oxford, and the other one is Hermitage. We want to get the Hermitage fast and first. Obviously first. Oh, this is just investing time. Okay, so we're going to try to find out how many are here. My fault. I thought that was the dig. It's not the dig site. Okay, how much is for another? I think it's 26, right? Already 200 already? Oh, shit. That's what I'm saying. Fucking expensive. So, like, you see that icon, that means you go there, sometimes the icon doesn't pop up after a while. But that means that no one has researched yet. And when you do research, you get an idea as to where in each continent there are artifacts.
Across the sea.
But now we can get artifacts from... We get more sight range, we can get them from mountains. Now let's go with modernization. I'm going to hold off on... There's one. I'm going to hold off on the French civics. Muscat. Oh, got another one. You see this? That means that there's an artifact there. Let's try to get another explorer. It's going to be expensive, but I want to get this done as fast as possible. Alright, give me that culture, and I got the steam engine because of the culture that I got from it. Now we can get merchants. Merchants work differently in this age. Ooh, get 5 artifacts, I'll have that new problem. Let's get the ironworks, let's build up our production. Let's see, not in the university, not in the bank, bazaar. Come on. Over the pavilion there. We're gonna go with academics now. But the way really, man? The way merchants work now is... First of all, they start off a lot cheaper. They're only 160 here. You can get as many merchants as possible. Because the way they work is you just send them. You just tell them where to go and they're there. Weird, here. You don't have to worry about them getting there. You don't have to set up a trade route. They're just there. Well, obviously we're going to dig out those mountains. But first, merchants. Okay. Go right here and dig. Dig. Okay, that'll be it for today. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to try to win this thing culturally as fast as possible. It's going to be tough, but I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure I can manage. I'll see you then.